So a little bit of news in the Atari VCS
Have you played Atari today?
world. The co-creator of the Xbox, Rob Wyatt, who's currently the co-founder working on the project The Last Game Board, which I think we talked about a little bit on here.
We did.
Maybe. But I'll bring it up in a second anyways. Is suing Atari for failing to pay him for the design of the VCS console. So the one thing I initially liked about this console, its look.
Yes.
It's nice little.
It's an art piece.
It's a nice little shape. The guy responsible for that has not been paid. Wyatt's company, Tin Giant, was signed on in, I believe, 2018. Or earlier than that, maybe even, to design the system. And he is now suing for
$261,720.
Yeah.
It owes an excess of.
Yeah. So that's, wow. Where is the... Jesus, what the fuck?
What are you trying to find, Ian?
The article is jumping every time I try to fucking scroll it. I'm trying to find...
Okay. Atari CEO
Yeah.
Fred Chenet declined to comment in a statement saying that he had not received a copy of the lawsuit yet.
Jesus.
Atari has not developed a game console for more than 20 years. But the original plan for the VCS, first called Atari Box, was hatched by Fergal Malconalid in 2017. I don't know what that is exactly or what that person is.
It's a person.
It's a person.
Yeah.
That sounds like an Unreal boss character. So basically, this is what happened. They hired Rob Wyatt and his company to make this. There was a contract, allegedly, and now allegedly they breached a contract, and also it's also defamation. That's the other part of it. They basically, Rob said that Atari falsely claimed that Tin Giant had delayed the console project and had failed to complete its scope of services under the agreement. In quotes here, the lawsuit says, in fact, it was Atari's own mismanagement of the console project that was the cause of the reason for the delayed launch. The lawsuit said. It also said Chenet and Atari executive Michael Arzt made false statements to the public about Tin Giant. So, obviously, this has been delayed a year and a half. I can't keep track of this anymore.
Yeah, it was announced in 2016, 2017. It was announced in 2017. In 2018, the project's name was changed. It was supposed to ship, I believe it was last summer, 2019. Then it was, that was its third ship date or its second ship date.
The backing ended on June 2018. I thought it was supposed to come out later that year.
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to come out that Christmas. Then it got pushed back to summer.
The last year.
Yep.
It's a year and a half behind.
Yeah.
We'll just say about at this point. Okay, yeah, because you can't see the original goals on Indiegogo anymore. With Kickstarter, you can see the goals still. Indiegogo, you can't see like the goals and promise dates anymore, for whatever reason. So this isn't obviously good for any reason at all, because. Obviously, it shows a lack of forthrightness. What the hell does that say? Mean? Anyway, none of us can think today to actually fulfill your contract allegedly. But who's running the? We know who's running the Atari ship. It's Fred Chenet, the CEO. But what the hell's happening here? What's happening, guys? You got, what was it, $3 million? Pay the guy who designed your console.
Right. It definitely makes you question where's all the money going, or what has the money gone into, because it's obviously not going into paying for the development of the console.
Well,
or entirely.
What was the last Medium article that came out? Was there one recently? Medium Atari.
It was whatever we talked about. It was the weird production defects fucking rundown.
On March 19th, so we're going to probably get one later this month. And I think one of the reasons they do that, I forgot, like Indiegogo has a moderately loose requirement of you updating every month on Indiegogo.
Oh, I see.
I believe, so maybe that's their way of doing that. Again, if this was on Kickstarter, this wouldn't have been a Kickstarter because there was no real prototype to get on it. That's why some of these consoles, like another one coming up, they're doing alternate routes in Kickstarter, because Kickstarter, you have to have proof of concept of hardware and it functioning. Not, we promise we'll get you something down the line, and so maybe, but we'll just take your money for now. That doesn't run. Give Kickstarter its due on that. They don't allow that for tech projects. Otherwise, you get stuff like that for the laser beam razor, which was bullshit. Stuff like that.
Yeah,
that raises millions of dollars because people are dumb and don't realize that. There's not going to be a laser that cuts the hairs off your face,
but it's safe for your skin. That is going to make it into production for home use.
Or have a power source of a laser at all that could do that.
Yeah,
like it was a Star Trek technology. I've been watching a lot of Star Trek Next Generation again on Netflix. Next Generation ages like fine wine. It gets better and better. When I was a kid, it was probably too slow and boring for me. I love Next Generation. It's fantastic.
That's good stuff.
That and Deep Space Nine. It's fantastic.
I was a huge Deep Space Nine fan.
Deep Space Nine is a little more darker and grittier. That's why Frank doesn't like it. I said, but that's space though, Frank. It's like everything's gonna be all clean and shiny in the depths of space. You want a little darker, grittier Star Trek, don't you? Plus the politics are great with that. The backstabbing stuff and different alliances between the Cardassians and the Klingons and the Dominion and everything.
That's a very interesting show.
It's deep. You can't skip seasons on, Deep Space Nine. Star Trek Next Generation, you can bounce around a little bit if you want.
You can jump around pretty well.
Jump around. But Ian, this bonus add-on topic. Okay, so Atari's not paying allegedly Rob Wyatt. It's going to go to court, But if you go now, Ian, to AtariCasino.com, you can see something that's been in development.
Casino Atari.
Yes. Now it's not loading up for me for some. Oh, it's
CasinoAtari.com. I don't think it was always Casino Atari. I think they changed that recently. So you go to CasinoAtari.com. What do you see? You see an announcement. And this is something we heard about in the past about the CEO talking about. They're going to have a crypto casino, which we didn't know about that. We knew they're trying to do a Bitcoin. Yeah, we knew they were trying to do their own token. We didn't know why. Well, now we know. Their own crypto coin Atari was going to do. We didn't know why. So they're going to do a catalog of games, including games of luck, games of skill, and hybrid games, combining luck and skill. And they're going to try to open an online casino. They literally don't talk about anything in detail enough for you to actually understand what's coming. You really have no idea what it's going to look like. Is it going to be, video game themed? Is it going to be clean and stupid looking? I don't think this Atari I don't think is so much concerned necessarily with like the video game side or the aesthetic. I don't know how much of it is going to flow over into this casino. Not much, I probably. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see a lot of retro themed like looks or graphics. Space Invaders slot machine. I don't think. I think it's going to be a pretty by the books online casino in an attempt to get as many people playing there as they possibly can. Why Atari Casino? Our dedicated Atari Casino team aims to provide our users with the best online casino experience to date. There's tons out there already. Yeah. They've been around for 20 years plus. Exactly. With a collection of all the best Atari games along with the most popular casino games, Atari Casino represents the perfect place to lay back, have fun, and win big. So they're probably going to have the same 60 or so Atari games that are included with the VCS available for play there for free. They might as well, right? I guess I'm trying to figure out what that means. Like, are they trying to... That's the thing. I don't think they're actually going to put a lot of creative work into this. I don't think... They're not going to try to adapt anything for... It's going to be off-the-shelf online casino shit. Software. That's exactly what I'm expecting to see. The stakes are adjustable for each player, so you can always find a table and game that's right for you, like any other online casino. With great fun comes great and valuable prizes. Grammar error. With plenty to enjoy, visit the Atari Casino today and enjoy all the fun rewards it has to offer. No local restrictions. Due to the borderless nature of cryptocurrencies, anyone can gamble anywhere. That's a huge advantage for the player. I'm not sure that's going to pass because you still have to buy the crypto coin. You still have to get the coin to play. So you're still gambling. It's like the same thing. Like, oh, well, you're buying tokens to gamble the token. There's still a monetary exchange happening. Right. That's going to vary state to state. I'm of the opinion that online gambling should be legal everywhere. But either way, if it's not, this is not going to get around it. Faster payout. Payouts arrive to the player in a much faster fashion because crypto transactions are much faster than bank transfers. Bigger limits because cryptocurrencies are more flexible than that. We are able to bypass some restriction that fiat currencies have and provide you with the best possible experience. Casino games. Standard games like roulette and blackjack. Atari is bringing the greatest... Shut up. So slots and jackpots, blah, blah, blah. Live casino. Enjoy. This is interesting to me, actually. Enjoy live casino table games like blackjack and roulette with our charming staff. So they're going to stream it like Shack Blackjack I played at the casino, which they changed to regular
live blackjack where everyone's betting on one dealer, distributing the cards. So there's some live experience. With blackjack and roulette, okay. Atari Special. This is really something special. Compete with other players in games where skill play a big role.
They're not saying. There's so many words to not tell you anything.
Are we betting on asteroids against each other, or Yar's Revenge playing against each other? That'd be interesting. Like betting on if I can beat you at a like Pong. I guess that would be interesting.
I guess.
A large number of online Atari Casino games. Okay, enjoy live games, and that's it. And then you can already buy the fucking token.
No, you can't. I looked because if it was cheap enough, I would have bought one just to say I owned one piece of cryptocurrency. It's in pre-sale right now.
Oh, it's in pre-sale.
That's what it says.
They have They have a fucking white paper. They accept Bitcoin to buy their crypto coin or Ethereum, which is one of the other ones that are semi-popular.
Yeah,
you can buy it. There's a private area. Okay, so you can click on to buy now, but you can't. Okay, all of the other Atari ventures obviously had mostly something to do with video games, like the Game Watch, which never came out, I believe. This VCS, the speaker hat, no, but whatever. It's a Kichi hat. There's
a hat.
This actually, for the first time, this kind of makes my stomach turn a little bit. Like, this is the one thing where I'm like, this is just gross.
Yeah.
And I would say moralless, not to open an online casino, but to use the Atari name to do that when you don't need to. Now you're trying to like put a spin on it. Like the casino thing, yeah, that whatever could be like going to like a Hooters hotel in Vegas. There could be an appeal to that. This is just soulless, and I would say dark to attach a kid's video game console to a casino and bank on people's nostalgia to get them to gamble. What turns out to be, it's real money when you're buying tokens. If you're doing an exchange of money, it's real now.
Sure.
Don't pretend it's not real anymore. It's the same thing as an online casino where you have to buy chips to play, a game or what have you. If you're exchanging money, you're gambling money. Nolan Bushnell's probably rolling over in his jacuzzi right now. He's probably like, what the hell is going on? If he's keeping track of this stuff, like this is dark to me. I'm not trying to be over dramatic. To me, this is like a dark thing to do.
Yeah.
This is like soulless. Like, I don't want to like bash it too much. Like, this is disgusting to me. The VCS doesn't really disgust me. I think it's a silly idea, but this is disgusting. The other thing to watch out for is this. Like any other cryptocurrency, the value of this can change rapidly. So like, I would also caution people, like if this is your one way around this, if you don't check on say you have $100 worth of Atari crypto at one point in time, the next week it could be worth $10. Or it could be worth more in theory, but crypto has not shown, especially in times of financial instability, people thought, well, with the financial market taking a hit now, crypto would increase or stay stable. It hasn't. It's bounced around wildly as well, because by and large, it has not been used as a fiat currency to purchase things. It's still been used as a hedge or as some sort of a virtual piggy bank, basically. That's what it's been used for. Sure. So that's what I'm going to caution you as well if you want to get into this. Like the same way I cautioned everyone 2 years when Bitcoin was at whatever 20 grand. I said this is dangerous, and of course it crashed. That's what happens with these things. So watch out if you're going to be doing this. If there's like slot machines that are like Atari themed, I'd be like, maybe, there's something interesting about this, because you do go into casinos and you see Frogger slot machines, you do see retro slot machines, but this to me is gross. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I just think I don't know. I don't think that there's enough of an attachment to Atari for this to, rope in kids or really do anything nefarious. I just think it's, the next move. To me, it's an obvious move for a property holding company like this that is just trying to slap the name on anything it can, from fucking hotels to casinos to whatever they can get people to spend money on to attach their name to.
And again, I'm not thinking they're not attracting kids. They're attracting people that used to be kids that had a toy.
Sure,
but I'm saying it was a kid's license.
Sure,
it was a kid's video game console.
I think it's gross, but for different reasons, I suppose.
How do I buy the Atari token? It tells you how to do that. Pre-sale using standard cryptocurrencies. So already they could make money off you if you put in Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin. You know, they can make money off you if it goes up or what have you. This is weird. Will the Atari token be listed on an exchange? An appropriate level of crowdfunding will allow us to deploy our token on the blockchain and coupled with an attractive member base, get listed on exchanges. So it'll be, again, it'll fluctuate in price. People will buy it like a stock or online commodity like that. They're going to list it on the exchanges by mid to late 2020. Will there be an Atari token? Okay, whatever. This is weird. Like, I don't know if this is a private entity that
bought the licensing.
Bought the license. It's Atari Chain Limited copyright. So that's what this, I guess, offshoot company is. Atari Chain is the one at the bottom here that I see. So regulatory oversight, they got that set up. I mean, obviously they're going to have, you know, whatever oversight of an online for it's got gambling. They're going to have gambling oversight.
Right.
So, all right, well, we'll see what happens with the Atari token and casino. I mean, it would have been interesting to go to the Atari hotel if it had a casino. That to me would be something different to try that out. But this is, to me, is something a little bit grosser than that.